Load save. I wonder if we'll have any other sections that open up. Because I'm missing dragons. Pride of the Rot. Samson create agents. Because oh, I did wonder what's going on with other places in the courtyard area. Who are you speaking to?
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
Don't blame them.
You don't see the Empress of Orlais almost killed in cold blood every day.
Not so brazenly, no. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
Celine knew.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those
Jeez.
loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
Oh, Peyton double no. Special?
My favorite moment of the evening is still our waltz in the garden.
Waltz in the garden. Yep.
I could have danced with you for hours. We must do it again sometime.
Oh, who are you and where are you going? Give me a second. I will be right back.
I have requests for information on your lineage from a few interested parties at the Winter Palace.
Andraste preserve me. Feel free to use those requests as kindling.
No, I shall take them. I want to know who pines for our commander. We can use this to our advantage.
I am not bait.
Hush. Just look pretty.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh no, I don't know about these. Screw it, back we go. Orlais. Emerald Graves resources. Ooh, regal? Interesting. Throne accessory too. What does that even mean?
You seem to enjoy yourself at the Winter Palace, Juliana.
Truth or
Or was
dare?
that part of the game?
Perhaps it was
Guys.
both.
Holy shit, okay. I wish it... Resources. Oh, track down Samson. Using Maddox as a lead. Cullen's begun to hunt down anyone providing equipment and supplies that Maddox might need for Samson's armour, lyrium, reagents, dwarven tools, and so on. Cullen is arranging patrols along roads and bridges for any sign of Samson's forces, trading and moving equipment.
All right.
A gift from the Imperial Palace. Okay. My dear ambassador, Marquise Briella and I wish to convey our fondest wishes to an Inquisitor and all the Inquisition. Although I hope to pay a state visit to Skyhold in the near future, I fear the work of restoring what Gaspard has damaged requires too much of my time at present. My dear Marquise has, however, found a suitable means of showing our appreciation. Her friends found evidence of a venatory plot against a Navarran nobleman, Count Octavian. She believes they intend to ambush him on the road as he rides to Navarra City to meet with King Marcus. Relations between Navarra and Orlais have never been friendly, and my interference would be taken badly. You, on the other hand, could warn the court, deprive the venatory of their victim, and win support for the Inquisition in Navarra in a single stroke. Contacts in Navarra who could carry out the warning.
Let us begin.
You're off then. Unmask those across the sea. I'm looking for one just for Liliana. Ooh. Truth or dare, the endgame. God, hey Sentinel, how you doing? Shit. I just wanted to see if there was something for her. I've got at least 4 things that haven't been done there. Resources. Oh, Pridehead Rot. Leather. Cloth. Resources. Oh. 2 things I need other people for. That's good. I wasn't bad. Just trying to figure out judgment to the people of Sarnia. Sentence to provide relief to the people of Sarnia suffered because of our alliance with the Red Templars. So just purchase supplies from Shepherd's Town, having difficulty moving them up the river. Asked the Inquisition for aid. Okay, there's a few, but I don't know what's best for her. Are you back? Oh, Hard in Hightown. And our Kirkwall guards questioned the merchants around Hightown, found the one who sold dagger. They sold it to a dwarf, can't remember the name, but described him as blue-eyed, bearded like all dwarves, oddly cheerful for someone in the Merchants Guild. New quests for that then? Jeez, okay. Negotiations. Wow. You really are making this difficult for Liliana. Okay, a heretic. Okay, it's a poor mad soul claiming that Corypheus is the true herald of Andraste. She is no Venator agent, but a woman driven out of her wits by what she witnessed at Haven. Several refugees were with her. All have been brought to Skyhold, where they now see the folly of the Chantry sisters' claims. They are eager to lend the Inquisition their support. Mother Giselle is grateful that we were able to bring the sister back safely. She remembers a young Chantry sister and describes her as gifted but fragile. She hopes that with care and patience, women may return to herself. Bosun's Blade. Coin. I don't know what I want to send her away on. That's another thing. I think early we had some. I don't know if those who have a lesser time are better for doing this. I actually don't know. Oh, she's going to be away for a while, isn't she? I'm not going to be done with that. Okay, aid those impacted by civil war. The Imperial Army will aid the Inquisition's forces against Corypheus. They must also address lingering issues at home. Uses in the Vale, no doubt heightened due to rifts, have resulted in demons on the road between Valforet and Montsamard. This would demand a call to action at the best of times. Unfortunately, the increased number of travellers on the roads, merchants attempting to restore trade, and displaced civilians returning home after the war has made the situation worse. Head of the Imperial Army has requested assistance from the Inquisition in subduing this threat. Oh, I don't know. God, she takes forever with things. Investigate Elven ruins. Oh! Was that for the, where was the last place I went to? Empress de Leon? No. I don't think it was it? I'll send them to do that anyway. Okay, fewer soldiers met with the elves at Dinan Hannon, the Elven Ruins, and the Emerald Graves. Their leader, Taven, wishes to work with us as a sign of cooperation between the Inquisition and his clan. However, some of his party are wary of our presence and Inquisition's intentions. Our interest in strengthening a relationship with Dalish would appear more genuine if you met with them in person. Okay. Judgment. Currently eating food and pretending to be a dragon by breathing steam. What kind of food? I got good food. Oh, those two are the same, so I don't know what I could do. Oh, fuck it. Rhyming bits and pieces and not at all. 1 hour 36.
Let's see what we have.
It'll work. Chip rolls! Nice. Bottle of rum and a yo-ho-ho. Maybe slightly drunk. Is this birthday drinks? Oh, is Colin done with this? How long's he got? Is rum the drink of choice tonight? Do I wait here for this? I might as well. Because I'm just going to be like, oh, I wish I'd done that so we could send him off and do something. "48 seconds. I wonder how many I've messed up. Actually, I don't know if it was really messed up. You do get rewards regardless of who's doing it. But I'm wondering if there's different outcomes. It started with sparkling wine, then red wine, then white, and now rum. You're well seen too. Oh, I wish I could drink wine, but I'm like, I can't. I really can't. My sister had, was it Christmas? It was Prosecco and she wanted, or something, and mixing it with orange juice. Honestly, it was rank. I was like, no, you're alright, I'll just stick to my usual. On Inquisitor, we tracked Samson's remaining Red Templars escorting a supply caravan to a hidden location in the wilderness. Could be his headquarters. I expect verification before the hour is over. We've already begun preparing a squadron of soldiers to accompany us. Allow me to debrief you in person when your duties permit. Edo was impacted by civil war? Shorter time, instead of the travellers, were a chance to solidify our alliance and prove ourselves they're equal. Joint venture will also increase our understanding of Imperial Army structure and tactics. Yeah. Okay, hold on. It's you consider mixing it with something? Yeah, there's various different things you can mix it with. Like, see if it's not nice. My mum usually mixes, or used to mix stuff with lemonade. It's not even strong, doesn't need dilution. No, just if it tastes horrible. And it's, I mean, for Christmas Day, it was like starting early on as well. So it was probably just to keep us like, you know. Like, no, I'll just go for normal. But I didn't like it anyway. It couldn't even be saved with other alcohol being added to it.
All right.
I think it is horrible advice. It's getting different alcohol, yeah. It's not my usual go-to. I mean, I tried it. I didn't like it. I went with something else. She is there. Morrigan is now part of the council. Ooh. To Colin about raiding Samson's camp. Return to the tomb? What do you mean? No. Next tomb. Dalish investigations of tomb. Investigations off? Where was off? The Dalish investigating the tomb of... Well, probably took that off afterwards. For Emerald Knights report progress, but they ask for Inquisition aid in lieu of support from their keeper. We'll do some before it's on first. Free. I don't know if it's so much free or it just needs to be sweet. Like I can't do wines, red or white. Rosé, a pass. What is that? Blackwall? Oh shit, Blackwall? Sorry dude, I've abandoned you for a lot of this. Hi Blackwall. Because when I was younger it was like Malibu, Archers, the kind of thing. And I'd probably still drink them now, it's just easier with the
Want a drink?
stuff that looks like mouthwash.
I've a hankering for company.
Yeah, sparkling white wines in particular are basically anti-free. Yeah, I need the sweetness. I can't even do like any beers or anything because I don't like the taste of the anything.
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day they found a dog, a wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
I want to see you saved it.
You stopped them, cut the dog down.
I did nothing. Not
Blackwall,
a
you're
damn
a
thing.
dick.
It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door.
You're an asshole.
I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
Never mind, weak. You were just an asshole. Oh no. I don't want to answer with any of those. I'd be like, eyewitnesses you were weak. Sweet French wine acceptable? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Hold on a second. I just need to check something. There we go. Oh, good dessert wines. I just didn't develop the wine drinking taste. Like even my mum was my dad can pretty much drink like red wine or any kind of beers, whatever. My mum used to be, was it Sweetheart Stout? Is that what it was called? A Sweetheart Stout. Apparently extremely sweet, low ABV or 2% Scottish Stout. Didn't know that. You like the dark, sharp Italian, the American stuff. Most people find undrinkable. I hate to find it first. Took 2-3 years of social drinking to convince my taste buds by means of gaslighting. I'm gonna have to go fuck it, you were a child.
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
I'm gonna stop you.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Look at you. You would have done the right thing. We're lucky there are people like you in the world. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Jeez, okay. Meriden? Who the fuck's Meriden?
I wonder who knows pain has tried the game. It's one who lacks a certain wherewithal. For he knows well
Riesling
a
white
pain
wine,
thought
very
the
smooth and
game.
sweet though. Your favourite non-sparkling
Fool
wine?
Who dares to
Uh,
rhyme Halam
wait.
Shara. A perfect
Right,
start.
Meriden.
There is an issue that you should address. I think
Stop
it's
the
worth
rumours
your time,
operation.
Inquisitor.
Oh, you're giving me operations. What's I got here? What's that? Oh, Sarah, Iron Bull, Cassandra. Hold on. Oh, no, that's not it. Morrigan? I need to sort out all my shit before I do anything, don't I? Did you ignore? Some kids strung up a dog by the neck, and he's seen it there hanging, crying, and writhing about in pain, and went back inside. So he's a dick. But he was a child at the time. But he's still a dick.
You're the Inquisitor. I thought you'd be scarier. Mother said you were scary.
Who's your mother?
And just who is your mother?
Mother is the inheritor. She who awaits the next stage.
Kieran, are you bothering the Inquisitor?
Of course not. Did you see what's on her hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis time to return to your studies, little man.
I can't remember.
My son. Never where you expect him to
Did
be.
Morrigan and
naturally.
Alistair? Is your son?
I didn't know you had a son. Why would you? I take great pains to not let my own reputation affect him in any way.
That was gonna move to
To
yeah.
most in the Imperial Court, he's simply a quiet and well-spoken lad. Perhaps the heir of some distant family. But he goes where I go. Worry not, Inquisitor. Kieran is a curious boy, but seldom troublesome.
Ooh, where's his father?
Will his father be joining us as well? I have raised Kieran on my own for quite some time now, as was my preference from the start. So 'tis but the two of us, Inquisitor. Your fortress is a large place, and you will
Oh, you
scarce
so avoided
notice our
that.
presence.
Oh, you must be proud.
He seems like a fine young man, but not the sort one might expect a woman like me to raise.
We didn't say that.
No son of mine would be raised in a marsh, bereft of contact with the outside world. His future will be difficult enough without my adding to his burden. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
You know about Skyholt?
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before. This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tara Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
I like this place. I've made it
No,
mine.
no.
The magic in this place has seeped into the stones,
That's not
protecting it
what I
from
meant.
darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
Thanks. No, this is my house. I made it mine.
I appreciate
Even though I
whatever
just
help you
was
can
meant to
give
say I'm
us.
quite fond of it.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may.
Do we get anything else?
I understand you have spared the Grey Wardens from destroying what goodwill was left them. 'Tis good of you, considering the weakness Corypheus exploited was their own doing. Still, should a true archdemon one day arise, they will no doubt be needed. Or so they would have us believe. One thing which makes me
You're
curious,
fucking there.
did you encounter the hero of Ferelden at Adamant Fortress?
Hero Freld? No. I'm gonna say you knew her.
Was the hero of Ferelden a friend of yours?
We traveled together during the time she fought the Blight. I helped her, and she helped me. Indeed, without her, my son would never have been born. Regardless, did you see
Right,
her?
is it Alistair's? I'm gonna go... Not that I know of. Were we a Grey Warden? In the first... We were, weren't we? Fuck yeah, we were the... Depending on my playthrough, either an elf or a dwarf. Not that I know of.
I met no one by that title.
When the champion of Kirkwall mentioned a Grey Warden ally, I assumed it would be she. It was, after all, just the sort of thing in which she would involve herself. But that rather begs the question, if the hero of Ferelden was not at Adamant, where is she? My suggestion? Track her down. She could be a great aid against
Yes.
Corypheus, or a terrible foe to the Inquisition.
Right. Huron only exists if either Morgan performs her ritual or had been in a romantic relationship with the warden. Well, that wouldn't have worked out anyway. Her ritual, she must have. I'm sure she did, but I can't remember. The offer is turned down. She will leave the warden on the eve of the final battle. Well, she was in the final battle. Warden. Oh! So, the ritual... No. I can't remember if I actually did perform this. Because the choices that were in this game was me updating the Dragon Age keep thing. So I may have speech 100. Yeah, with him did you copulate? Well, he's a Sims baby. Well, so it says, I must know this is information from Origins. So into the game, when I first played it and finished it when I was streaming. I don't actually know if I'd done the ritual. I think I did. Because it says if Morrigan's offers turn down, she will leave the warden on the eve of the final battle. So I guess we didn't. Because she was there. I think I had all the party members there. So she claims to know a ritual that will allow the warden who kills the archdemon to avoid a certain fate. She explains that it's a form of blood magic and known long before the Circle of Magi was ever created. The dark ritual will ensure that the essence of the archdemon that we killed is lured into an unborn child, bearing the taint rather than the Grey Warden slaying the archdemon. Morrigan believes that the child will survive and possess the soul of an old god. So that means Kieran has the soul of an old god. Afraid of its darkspawn corruption. The ritual, Morrigan claims, is the reason Flemeth rescued the wardens and the reason Morrigan had to accompany them. Flemeth's reasons for this are unknown. Doubtful that Morrigan is in league with Flemeth, also appears to have her own plans for the child. While Morrigan will tell the wardens that the child will represent freedom and ancient power, she intends to raise the child apart from society, also teach it to respect that from which it came. Stipulates that once the deed is done and the child born, the warden and the father not seek out her and the child ever again. Right. Yeah, this is what I think happened. If you're a male and you can perform the ritual with Morrigan, that would not have happened. If you're a female or male and turn Morrigan down, she will suggest that she perform the ritual with Alistair. If you agree to raise the topic, I'm sure we got Alistair to do the deed. Hey Kenobi! Detain! Our wardens go to the guest room, discuss with them. When she discussion concluded, you will turn to Morrigan to report the outcome. Final chance to turn her down. If the ritual is refused, she will leave the party immediately. If the ritual proceeds, she will stay for the final battle. So, Alistair has to be the dad. Double the fun. Well, based on the choices from the first game, that was not an option. Okay, thoughts on Inquisition?
Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close, what are your impressions?
'Tis remarkable what you have built. I will give you that. Leniana has built a network of spies beyond anything Thedas has seen. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air.
Don't know, that's not in question, Kenobi.
I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become of all this once he is defeated.
First we must defeat him.
We have to defeat him first. Then I'll worry about what's next.
Should that happen, the world will lie at your feet.
Your algebra gets involved.
Beware the heights you reach, Inquisitor. When this is done, many will be eager.
It might just
to
be a
knock
case
you
of
back down.
it's gone. You can do what the fuck you want. I'm off. Tell me more about you.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah yes, whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kukari wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
You're an apostate?
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some Chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
Why the Orlesian court?
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told,
I
our
keep
arrangement would
thinking
not
they're
have
saying
lasted much
prostate.
longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
You were in the fifth blight.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Kukari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. She is the reason the Blight was defeated. I wish things had gone differently in the end. It had to be, yet. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
Tell me about Kieran.
Tell me more about your son.
He is a very special young man.
Special in what way?
In every way. At first, Kieran was a means to an end. But as he grew, I never thought of myself as a mother inquisitor. I had no good example to follow. I find myself becoming something I can barely recognize.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Okay then.
Until next time, then.
Wait, was there nothing else?
I imagine your forces will be heading into the Arbor Wilds very soon, Inquisitor.
Arbor Wilds?
Trust me when I say that wherever the
Ooh,
illusion is
yeah.
hidden, it is worth any effort to prevent Corypheus from acquiring
What,
it.
child benefits? Oh, you know about elven lore?
You seem to know a great deal about elven lore.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up. Secrets about the foundation of Thedas itself. Thus, they are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
Well, you already told us all about yourself, so a
I'll
goodbye
leave
for
you to
now.
the garden.
Until next time, then.
Oh, while I'm here, is there anything I need to grow? What am I missing? Two rare ones. Actually, no rush right now. Oh, it's Laurel. Don't know what I'm needing. The Dawn one? It's a royal elf root. Ghoul's beard. Ashvine. I do need to speak to Colin, but I need to sort out all my shit first. We've already on thinking of me. Flomax. Prostate problems? No, there's a word in the game which is apostate, which is the mages that are not in circles. But it does sound like prostate. Oh, I'm still in my shitty uniform. Alexandra. Jeez, that can go. Fuck it. take the stuff off you. Right, we're looking for Dorian. What's he using? He's using Frost. Tempest, 97. That's 59. 50 Intense Spirit. Oh, that's my one in reserve then. Vivian is using... What is she using? Fire. I don't want you to have that. Jeez, 39. Fuck it. You can have the shitty one. So this is lightning. 66. In reserve. 50. I'll take off that one and store it. Yeah. Bosun's Blade, 77. Flanking damage bonus and cowardice. All attacks deal plus 500% from behind the target, but only deal 10% damage from the front? Hmm. Cool. Dexterity and cunning. Do I want those? Take off that, put on these other ones as well. Silent Jenny. Fuck it. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, Nino Kuni. We're getting Nino Kuni. Let me get my my Google Sheets. That's 5. Thought Kunobi did it for a second. I was lost for words. It's like Path of Exile 2 and her plus 500% damage. Life is Strange isn't an option. Armors. Hats. Any good hats? Oh, let's look at me. Oh no, don't look at me. Cunning, cunning dexterity. Kunari trained. Oh, what the fuck did I just get? Right, Iron Bull. You're wearing dread. So I can give her to that. Give her to that. For a start. Me. Critical chance and cunning. Cunning and dexterity. What do they all do? Oh, slightly less. But it's 12% critical chance. Damage bonus. Critical chance. Barrier damage bonus. Or lesion. 6 cunning. Magic ranged. Well, that one could go. You gave me so many hats. Why did you give me so many hats? I can't remember what bloody cunning and dexterity do. Okay. Dragon. Age. Inquisition. Attributes. Dexterity. I would be losing the dexterity. So, agility, reflexes, and coordination. Each point increases attack. Rogues only. Critical damage bonus. Increases attack by 0.5% per point above 10. Increases critical damage bonus by 1% per point above 10. How the fuck am I supposed to know what I've got here, though? Cunning. Oh, intelligence and deviousness. Increases critical chance and ranged defense. So increases ranged defense by 0.5% per point above 10 and increases critical hit chance by 0.5% per point above 10. I mean, I could get more than the critical chance. Keep that. Right. I need to be right back. Won't be too long. Just be a couple of minutes. And you know what? I haven't seen it for a while. So you're going to get the cursed one. There we go. Ended up took me ages. I'm trying to stuck in my teeth. I've been playing about it since the stream started. I didn't realise I had it. Which leads me to my next thing. So, who likes Ferrero Rocher in chat? Oh, so poor Lithuania. Do you know we're cheating? Chrono Trigger, Octopath Traveler. Sure you aren't excluding from me now. Octopath Traveler's never been on any list. Chrono Trigger, there is, you can vote for it. So I like Ferrero Rocher too, right? But I've found one that tips it. That knocks off that. We dare Ben and Jerry commandeer the smorgasbord. So Lint have brought out a thing called the what was it? Choco wafer. There's a hazelnut version. Yes. I mean, I don't know who owns Lint. Who owns him? Who actually does own him? So they have. Yeah, it's these things. Hold on. I need to try and right. Get a picture of them. Oh my god, what's going on? Let me in here. These things are Didn't run like 3 on first film. No, no, no. It's not the same thing. I'm not particularly a fan of like chocolate balls. It's these things. Chocolate wafer. So very, very similar to Ferrero Rocher. But for me personally, it's like a better ratio of all the things mixed together. Because sometimes when I'm eating a Ferrero Rocher, I'm like, there's too much of the inside compared to everything else that's there. A touch of arsenic to heighten the flavor profile. So it's, for me, it's a nice mix of like, you got hazelnut, you got the wafer, and you got the chocolate, but it's nothing seems overwhelming. Except for the dangerous chemicals fiasco. Wait, what do you mean dangerous chemicals fiasco? I'm gonna try it because Ferrero Rocher is a very high bar to beat for you. No, like I do really like Ferrero Rocher, but I like it's just, it's like everything's equal. But yes. They do have different varieties. They have an assorted one as well, which has a milk chocolate, a dark chocolate, and a milk chocolate with roasted hazelnuts. Which I probably wouldn't like because it's a dark chocolate. But no, yeah. You got sued for something in it. Oh, really? All chocolate is heavy metals in them. Like the peels. So Cadbury. Swinner brands. Yeah, definitely. I would say definitely give it a shot. It's a nice change. It's still chocolatey and hazelnut. Very similar. Right, what am I doing here? Oh, geez, try to figure out what people are wearing. Well, you've got the big hat on. The big hat? You've got the warden helmet. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, no. What? Melee defense? See, that could... Yeah, let's keep you on that. Sarah. People I'm likely to use. Well, Iron Bro can't wear it. Fucking hell. Solus? Oh, you've got the cowl. Vivian? Maybe Dorian can have the Legion mage hat. You can have that one. Vivian can take that one. Cart hat, range defense. And Varric? What are you wearing? Freldon scout hat, 10 dexterity. What did I say the attributes were for again? Dexterity was the critical damage bonus. And attack by 0.5%. A point above 10. Okay. I'm okay with having you keep that. So let's no Vivian, nope. Hole. Reldon scout hat. You were also dexterity. Range defense. Sarah? Superior seer cowl? Cunning and range defense? Cunning was critical hit chance. Holy shit, okay. Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. Yep. Uh-huh. I think I'd... Oh, I was keeping the dexterity on you, wasn't I? Fuck it, that can go. Can I get rid of that then? I'm gonna store some of that. Formal attire. Oh, my word, no. Am I the only one who's still wearing my formal attire? I'm 3. Sarah? No. Cole? Fuck it, go to you. Heavy. Battlemaster coat. 165. 192. Where's Black Wall? Where is Black Wall? Me, Cassandra, Sarah, Dorian, Cole, Vivian, Solus, Varric, Iron Bull. Oh, he's gone fucked off somewhere? I'm just going to get rid of it then. Fuck it. Formal attire can be stored, the rest of the hats can be stored. Honestly, given the options of dying from lead poisoning and never having a Ferrero, you take insanity. Lead and cadmium. And never turn out to a bait north the legal driving limit. A lot of chocolate bomb brands got blasted lately. Legislation was lately talking about parts per trillion. 10 times more exposure from living within 2 miles of an airport. Yes, piston engine aircraft still use leaded fuel compared to having to traveling every now and again. The risk of diabetes will exceed the risk of lead poisoning by a factor of 10,000. It's going wrong. Doesn't put you off. Just saying, getting sued isn't good for the brand. Right, belts. Any new belts? Range defense. Electric resistance. Fuck it, the grades and tonics can go. New rings? No. Necklaces? Store it. Cunning. Okay, they can go. Cooldown amulet? I definitely store some crap. Right, buy and sell. Sell all the rubbish and my valuables. Yep. Fuck it. Where's the gold horn? I don't know why I'm keeping that. Oh well.
The pen is mightier.
Weapons? Whose weapon do I want him? Cole. So the copper slicer can go. Electricity damage. Electricity damage. See, it's a chance. I kind of wanna. Do I wanna keep? Ah, fuck it, get rid of it. Punisher. And the Soul Wrecker. And the cut purse slicer. I want to get that one. Fuck it. There we go. So crap I put away. Sentinel's high fructose corn syrup industry mall. Chocolate never correlated with mad heart disease prior to this. My take would be that the FDA hasn't sued anyone well and figured chocolate was due. You lined it in a broom sled so it didn't fly off. Is everyone turning the odd job? Wait, was it odd job? Hat. No, it was steel. We're two against one, so let's conclude there. The oracle got backwards. One time I agree with someone. Cure felt hats and lied salt solution to stiffen them. Ah. Right, I want to put away that one. That. No, it's not. Oh my god, I just put a hat away I didn't want to put away. Fuck it, it was done. It is done. Absorbed in the blood through the skin at a rather alarming rate. Let's give elemental mercury to people with swallow for GI problems. And it's safe. People, yeah, the heart profession saying hence expression. Am I good then? Can I speak to Cullen eventually? Is this happening? Also, I don't know where Blackwall is. He's gone fucked off. Actually, where did he go? Iron Bull, Sarah, Cassandra. No one there. Morgan, Cole, Vivian, Eric, Josephine, Doreen, Solus, Liliana. Where did he go? Well shit, I've lost Blackwall. Was this because I answered poorly? Why is Blackwall missing? Oh, I need to look this up. I'm not the only person. The spirit from Skyhold. Eventually Blackwell's supposed to disappear so he can get his personal quest. Missing something not in the barn. Blackwell gone after he tells the dog story. Oh, this is a thing. I thought so the second time we get drank, he talks about hanging a dog and then disappears. He's gone forever. Well, fuck. Don't know. Alright, Colin.
What
Sorry.
have you found?
Dealing with Samson.
We have him, Inquisitor. We found Samson's lair. My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
Bring your best. It'd be good to have you. Maybe.
I'm looking forward to fighting by your side, Commander.
Have you not done that before?
Inquisitor. We'll depart at your leave.
Oh, nice. You call an amateur? Right, Blackwell. Where was the last scene? He was in the barn. Samson's camp at the Shrine of Dumat. Dumat. Wait, Dumat was one of the... Was Dumat one of the old gods? Oh no, is that black hole there? Oh, oh. Oh, hello.
I should look around.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Message from Blackwell. Inquisitor. You've been a friend and an inspiration. You give me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean for you to go off on your own personal crusade. That's not it. Why? What is that? Oh, Inquisition messenger. Fucking hell. Dude's like, what the fuck are you doing running around?
The spy master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Gone where? Liliana must know.
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
Avenging all
She
dogs
doesn't
of the
know
world.
everything yet. Sister Liliana had us search the warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this.
What
it was
is
missing
this?
from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Why are my companions going off and doing shit on their own? A crumpled report. A crumpled sheet of paper. Looks like it was removed from a recent report to Sister Liliana. Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Callier massacre of 937, was captured in Lides? Like the others who were arrested for their involvement, Mornay insists that he did not know who he was assassinating, and he was just following the orders of his captain. His captain, Tom Rainier, is still at large. Mornay is to be executed within a week in Val Royal. Oh, great. 10-day execution? Well, off to a death it is. Ooh, has his picture changed? I think it has. Cole's definitely has. Varric's has, and I think Iron Bull's did. I'm not sure about the rest. I don't think Vivian's has, because I've not been too far in hers. I don't think I've done much with Sarah either, if I'm honest. Iron Bull. I'll take Dorian. We'll have some panic going on. Some fear. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. Just ignore that. Oh wait, it's Cassandra. Iron Bull, picking up for the first time. And Dorian. Hmm. I swear to God, if there's dogs in this place as well. What armor are you wearing, Iron Bull? So what weapon you've got? This looks like you've taken a bit of metal and like, not even in a good way, bashed it into a shape that could be used to hit people. It's like a Dark Souls weapon. Come on. Attend execution. Apparently we're going to see an execution. Now is he going to chop it down? He's going to chop it down. Is he going to...
Hail Mornay
Okay.
for your crimes against the
hanging
Empire of
platform.
Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
Did they have to specify from the neck or not? Or did
Very
people
well.
argue like, can it be my fit?
Who's this man to Blackwall? A brother? A friend?
Proceed.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall.
Oh, fuck off.
Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward.
Oh,
from
is
who
he
I
the
really
captain that gave the orders?
You, after all this time.
am. It's over.
I didn't see that one coming.
I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine.
Oh, for fuck's
I
sake.
am Tom Rainier.
Tom, I believe your H is your H is showing. What the fuck mask is that, dude? Is that the executioner mask? Well, this was not how I thought it was going to go.
No time, please.
Shit. Bailiff.
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier
It's-
himself.
It's either thumb or to home. What do you know of him?
You must know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. He'll aim for the massacre of a noble and his family.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say, say them now. It's a damned mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing.
Oh, great.
Guess not.
I had nothing more to say to you. Oh, fucking hell. Right, what got yourself into? I can't be calling you Tom because I'm just going to call you Tahom. Or Thom. Straight from the Masquerade.
You're rather insolent for a servant, aren't you?
You remain.
Then the maker.
I can't be doing that the rest of the game because it's just going to... Yeah.
No reason to
To
be
you,
polite.
my second born, I grant this gift. In your heart.
Because I've never seen Tom spelled that way. And when something just like tickles you in a way. Yeah. Ooh, there's loot. Fuck, speaking of him, I'm getting the loot. I mean, a lot of power for Blackwell only. Well, he's dead, so we're gonna get some corpses. Or was it just me? Just gonna stare at him.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed.
Ah.
I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
Oh, how are we doing this? Why? I kind of wish she would say that. Be like, what you did was brave. Really killed those people. Well, not by his hand, but his orders. And I guess it was because, or stupid. You just kept it.
You saved that man. That took courage.
Courage? I killed innocent people. Destroyed Mornay's life and the lives of others like him. One moment of courage will not make up for that. Why are you here?
I want help because, you know, you've got my fucking equipment.
I needed you to know you aren't alone in this.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing.
Oh.
When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A
Why did we
murderer,
back off
a
from him
traitor,
there?
a monster.
You have helped.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
Yes.
Who was the real Blackwall?
I need to know about Blackwall. The real
Do we?
Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing, a waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valshavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way.
You probably felt
Old ruin
the
from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go
Darkspawn?
down alone, find a Darkspawn, and fill a vial with its blood.
Oh.
When I returned, I found the Warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
It was a heroic act, stepping between you and a dark.
Like, he is the Grey Warden.
Wasn't worthy.
It's not his choice. It's who decides.
He would have wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So...
And no one knew what Blackwall looked
Ray
like.
had died. And Blackwall lived.
Who is Tom?
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
Who's Mornay?
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
Your crime?
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed, why.
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, Ulf Gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care.
It was money.
There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
What did you tell your men?
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question. Just as your men trust you.
Armies need commanders?
Armies are weapons. Weapons don't wield themselves.
Weapons don't have lives, families, dreams. An army is not just a weapon.
You murdered his family?
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men have been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war.
Right.
They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
Should be that way.
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue. But you're right. There was no need for what I did.
Want something else?
There's another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes.
I have to go.
That's all for now.
Discuss the situation with Colin. He's here.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Summarize it.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
Should I just report all along?
Let me guess. Our spy master had this lying around somewhere, didn't she?
It would have been difficult for anyone to connect Blackwall to Rainier. Even Liliana has something of a blind spot when it comes to wardens. What do we do?
Okay.
Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
What would you do?
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
You're impressed.
Some part of you is impressed by what he did, isn't it?
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Get him out. I need my tank.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Order advisors to find a way to release Rainier from prison. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm Wait, can I not go? World map. Oh, there we go. I'm assuming it means through the table. Well, isn't this a fucking shit show? Who's Josephine got with her all this time? Find a way to get him out. Oh, hey Morrigan. Hi. Oh shit, is that ready? Ado's impacted by civil war. Letter marked with the Chevalier seal. It was an honor to fight alongside the soldiers of the Inquisition. The demons stood a little chance. You run an impressive army, Commander. Nothing seals an alliance like the bonds formed in battle. May we find similar victories together in future. Oh, it's fate. This one? If you think it worthwhile, we can have Tom Rainier, previously known to us as Blackwell, released from the Valrio prison, which he awaits justice. Keep in mind, Inquisitor, that he is wanted in Orlais for the massacre which claimed the lives of Lord Vincent Callier, general and staunch ally of Celine, and of Callier's family. It was in your hands, Colin. I could request a special dispensation from the Orlesian throne allowing Tom Rainier to be transferred to Inquisition custody. This may anger some, but after Halam Sharal, they was favour. Two problems, one solution. I was a traitor to our cause, a man similar in build and appearance to Rainier. Bind and gag him and have him take Rainier's place. Condemned instead, and World Blues is paid its price. Storm prison with a small force and take Rainier into custody. Valrio's prison guards will oppose us. Prepared for casualties. I'm going to say she owes us because we saved her life. And got her back together. So you don't care, you don't like it. Oh, dispensation came. A few questions asked in Halam Sharal is fresh in our minds. Wait your judgment. New area unlocked. You mean new area unlocked? What do you mean new area? New area? Oh, it's a delicate negotiation. I guess it's maybe that one. Oh, Alistair. Okay, I'm so blind. I need to see if it comes up with anything at the bottom left. Judgment Skyhold? What do you mean new area unlocked? An offer from the Imperial Army? We're not going to put him to death. We'll work off his shit. I don't know who's going to be here first, though.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
Oh, great. I hate to see you like this.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. What did you have to do to release me?
Josephine called in a few favors. There are enough people out there who owe the Inquisition.
And what happens to the reputation the Ambassador has so carefully cultivated? The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
I wish there'd been another way, but my options were limited.
You could have left me there. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
Oh wow, I own you, your lie continues. You're free if you atone. Free him to make amends for his crimes. Come to Wardens once this is over. Oh. Oh. So basically he stays regardless, but I don't know which one he'll go with. I would like to think that I don't own that one. I don't no. I could go the Wardens because that was what he was initially intended to go for, but I would like to maybe think that if we free him, if he atones, he might take it upon himself to join the Grey Wardens or ask. You can help save the world or die trying. I think all of them are, he is like kept with the Inquisition. It just depends on outcome. But I don't like that one. If we were a bitch to him or a bitch character, yeah. You're free of your tone. So that could be a whole... He could end up going to the Wardens afterwards. We don't know, story-wise. He could see a way that he would take the hit for something that was meant for us or someone else, like the actual black hole done for him. As with the whole, like, I have an opportunity to redeem myself. Fuck it, you're free. You've been very helpful with dragons so far, so you're free.
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for. If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. My sword is yours.
Updating your lethargic boss, should you wish to hear? Yes, I do.
Would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
See, it's like... fucking... Oh god, which is the one you say his name too many times and he appears? Is it in the mirror? Is it Candyman? Oh, I'll be right back. Won't be too long. There we go. Yes, updates are always welcome on people like that. Apply for time off to receive my friend from Australia, right? Oh, the one you're going to fancy. Yep. Oh god. She's not been. Bitch, is she? She's no response for a month. From my actual boss. Oh! Jeez. No, someone should be overseeing shit. Do I want to do the other? Oh, fuck it, we'll do the other judgment. We'll see how it goes.
I do not believe a reminder is necessary for this accused. Her capture and disgrace could not have been more
Oh, is this Florian?
Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon, although her titles are among the dignities already at risk of forfeiture. You spared her life despite her treachery.
Ooh.
What becomes of it now falls to you.
Every lady who has to stand in for her from a completely different town has way more responsibility and is sick. Once a personal text from me, like, yes, of course you get time off. I'm like, you should be the queen of this country. Oh no. Why are you so nice? That's what good bosses do. They realize people have things to do. Ooh.
Out of your element, Florian. Welcome to the Inquisition. My party.
No.
Despite her posture, Lady Floriane has acknowledged your authority.
Should I curse you on behalf of the Elder One? I realize he had no intention of honoring the concordats I manipulated. Do as you must. I respect your mastery of the game, even as I despise your victory. Celine does not know her fortune.
Common work with the common? Exile? Or Jester's outfit? Bad shoes? What? I feel like I'm gonna be missing something. So, the common work with the common. Exile. I have to see what this is.
She has caused no end of misery. It's time she brought some joy. Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon, jester to the Inquisition, in flat shoes.
History's greatest malevolence, Inquisitor. I am the jest of Orlais already.
Oh no, do I really want to keep her about? Okay. Yeah? Court Jester? We have one. Contacts I haven't taken a day off in over a year. Not entirely unreasonable for her to arrange it in such a timely manner, still beyond Call of Duty. I'm gonna say day off and beyond the normal ones. Oh, like, wait, do you not have like a holiday balance that you have to use each year? Can you cook her up the bum like they used to? I don't know. I don't know where she's gone. Well, she... Oh, fuck. Who knows? She doesn't appear as one here, does she? No, I think everyone's there. Yeah, okay. Shit. Oh, before the dawn. Samson's camp at the Shrine of Dumat. Nope, we're not doing that. I want to send people out on quest again. Minimum of 15 days a year. Art on command. Is that what jesters do? I would love it if that was a thing. Taken 20. I requested another 3. What do you mean a minimum of 15 days a year? Like, jobs here is usually a maximum of so many days a year. Like, I can't remember. The whole thing for what I'm starting tomorrow is they still work on the bank holidays. So all the bank holidays I would get off, and then the rest of the balances I can take at any.
Any clues?
An old communist nation.
Some.
There's a
That's
minimum.
not enough for us to go on just yet.
Oh no, here it's usually like you got these days, use them up, or you potentially lose them. Or it depends on the company. They might have other ways that you carry them over, whatever. Oh, who has done Judgment? We guarantee 3 weeks. Okay, supplies have reached the area. An offer from the Imperial Army? Was that for the... Ooh, a Cullen only. Not participating. Commander, understand your soldiers intend to pursue a party of Red Templars into the woods surrounding Valrio. Oh no, it's not. Valfret. We have not forgotten your assistance against the demons, and we are not sworn... and are we not sworn to aid your fight against Corypheus? Let us take up arms and cast these Templars out. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the consequences of Blackwell's lie. Oh, someone busy? With angered eyes? Alliances. What are we seeing? Oh, you have to take them consecutively? It used to be 4 weeks plus bank holidays, or 5 weeks with bank holidays and leave. But we do 90% of the time. Just do it 4 weeks of summer. You can technically save a week and take it whatever you want. Ah. Okay, so how does it work for you when you've got like appointments for things? Again, here it can depend on what the appointment is. Hospital things, you get it off. If it's like dentist or normal doctors, or it's you have to take your time off or make it up. Again, depends on the company and what the rules are. Every year I get 25 days off, 15 of which being required, so you can bank 10 days per year. Oh, it's a maximum of I think 30 spare days. Ah, okay. So if you know you've potentially got something coming up that you want to use that for, is available. Come to violence, Lord DeRossi. Directly challenge the holdings for ally Lady Thibault. Claims her ties to the Inquisition are to blame for his loss of honour, which is technically true. The militia is poised to threaten several trade outposts. Those will to attack may not be absolute. Lady Richelieu offers a barrage of names to clarify. It retains many allies, but it can certainly hold him at bay. Perhaps we should revisit our course. Unite in his house, and that of your allied Thibault might both appease and profit all involved. The daughter Celeste Thibault is still betrothed to Eleandra, but this is war of sorts, and such times is not personal sacrifice preferable to bloodshed. It is in fact the only wise outcome. I've already begun preparations, are we understood? Oh, shit. I'll not please all involved. Asking for a marriage to end this would be quickly agreed to by all parties. Commit lives to this mess. If we withdraw, our original goal is achieved. They are fractured. None of this group is a threat. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe go with Josephine. Truth or dare, the end game. End game? Oh, well, you're a part of this. Oh, actually, for work, a lot of 2 to 3 years, I can take a better part of 2 months off the 4th year. I can sprinkle them whenever I feel like life is getting hard, which is nice. You can take a quarter of the year off. The 4th year. That would, okay. Damn, that actually sounds right. In places I'm usually pretty bad for taking holidays. One of the places it was the holidays reset or when it came to the tax year end. So it was a race up to that point to get them used, but because yes, I was doing stuff, but I wasn't like one of the more important people to have around, because things would still get done, and I wasn't in the busy at that point. So I could take them and have like some carried over as well, but I also, God, I think I used to get paid a lot of overtime because my hours were in that job 8:30 till 5 with an hour lunch, but we used flexi time. So I used to come in a little later because the buses were shit. And lunchtime, because of where it was, there was absolutely fuck all to do out there. So I would only like basically take the time to eat my lunch, and that was about it. So even with coming in later, I was still ended up like making extra through the year too. Oh, and that includes a 6% dividend per month extra in your retirement account. Ah. Okay. Right, and fuck it, I was gonna send her off there. Liliana. Ambassador Montilier, we've never met, but I believe you have, through discreet means, saved me from a most disagreeable connection. As I dislike being indebted to anyone, I shall endeavour to repay you with a news item of some interest. Were you aware that the Grand Duchess of Lydes recently paid a visit to Lake Celestine? Indeed, she stayed an entire fortnight as a guest of Duke Alvin Blanchard of Valmontagne. In light of her other connections, and the curious amount of coin which spread across the region in the aftermath, you may wish to pay him a call.
Inquisitor.
Off you go, Liliana. Is everyone doing things? Yes, they are. There's a reason my eldest colleague has worked there for 42 years. Why does that come up with something? I don't know. Wait, Samson's camp. Oh, shit. Nope, jumped map. Samson's camp. Where? Here? Oh, shrine. No, Valrio. Lost Temple. Plains? I've got something in the Emerald Plains. Knight's Tomb. We'll go with his. Before the dawn. Who am I taking with me? Blackwall. Holy shit! He has had multiple different outcomes for his cards. I like that one. Is he riding on a griffin? It's supposed to be, because it used to be the road on the word in the road griffins. I'd say Blackwall. Iron Bull. Doreen? Confirm. Oh, I missed a line before. So even though the politics of the workplace is a drag, I'm thrilled about the conditions. No, so I have been told. I'm going into
the heart of Samson's command.
I don't see him anywhere, or hear
a
him.
workplace.
Nor I.
So in Regina work, she worked there for however many years. Went away, someone else came back to it. It is mostly women. And they do not seem to have any knowledge of how to work in a workplace, because they even had to have department meetings to discuss like people's attitude and moaning and complaining about shit and stuff like that. Oh, how the fuck do I get to you? I guess I'm not. Wait, how do I get in? Ooh, okay.
Stay away!
Oh, gee, what was that? I will loot your body. It's fine. Oh, it didn't work. Why did you go way down there? Okay then. So yes, I feel like some people there don't know how to work in a workplace. Rum is strong shit. Worked in a few women-dominated workplaces. The right people are super efficient. Unfortunately, they're usually just bitchy. Oh, here's the best part. So the person Like, I'm supposed to be there helping because there's a person who is not keeping up with shit. What I mean by that is, like, figures didn't get put in for reporting shit because someone was so behind. So they had a deadline of Christmas Eve. They were up to work so the day before that and then called in sick on Christmas Eve. And then they came in with they've got a sick line because of COVID things, and then they were supposed to be back yesterday. No, back today. And apparently they were still dealing with COVID shit.
This place is already half.
Ramson must have ordered his Templars to sack his headquarters so we couldn't.
Oh, you like from the dominated place?
I think
because
you're
there aren't
right.
issues with it
Still,
because
we've
got damn
dealt
fed up with the macho bullshit. I can't say I worked in a... Well, one of the places before, it was... The section I was in, it was more of an equal spread, and then one of the guys left and then another woman got introduced. And yeah, it was kind of equal-ish. Maybe one or two were, like... At least one section of the department. Another department section was very male-dominated. Bitches are nice. Change of pace. Well, here's the thing, like, I can't say I've ever had a problem with anyone. There was someone I wasn't keen on in a professional way because they were very, like, fucking uptight and didn't come across well. But if I was speaking to them in a personal level, like asking about, you know, talking about non-work related stuff, they were great. Boo! Boo what, Kenobi? What? What are you booing about? What are you booing about, hmm? Oh, got a thumbs down. Academic phrase for the thing I'm thinking of. I'm too drunk to figure it out. Hey, these dudes are fucking tough. You gone? You gone? Meta stability. See, also the problem with me in a woman-led place is I do not have the same conversation topics as most women. They're not going to want to talk about games. I'm not going to want to talk about fucking Love Island. Or some shit like that. So I'm gonna be there for like, do my work, fuck off. Goes sufficiently far one way, it has a tendency to remain that way in the long term. Usually that's the broski creed. Not fond of excessive masculinity. Just watch Love Island on stream and fuck off. It's monumentally daft, remarkably quick. Are you serious? No. think we're good here. Fine. Find the Maddox. Oh, there's more. I don't know what worse is gonna come. Or you're dead serious. Oh. 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 I'm nowhere near sure what I'm hitting. Oh crap, not actually sure. Oh, now I need to heal. What's that one? Fence? Healing mist? What does that do? Oh, wait, it healed. Oh god, does it heal people? Yes, it does. People are on flying? Oh, are on fire and flying. But I'll see how it goes. So here's also a conversation that happened. So one of the people who was kind of majorly stressed out about the situation of things, had said, because I'm the sister of someone who works there, we can't tell anyone. I'm like, myself, got the same fucking surname. And when I was told this, I was like, we've got the same surname and we have similar mannerisms. People are gonna fucking guess or no. And then even the other person there was like, you know, you were thinking right that just now in one of the meetings, because I think they're basically like something needs to change. Women dominated workplaces, it gets very petty. I know, I don't know why I get dragged into that.
Hello, Inquisitor.
I'm generally get there,
me.
do my work, fuck off. I don't want to interact with you guys outside work.
Something's wrong. I'll send
I'm
for
there to
the
work, not to make friends.
That would be a waste, Knight Captain Cullen. I drank my entire supply of Blightcap essence. It won't be long now.
We wouldn't have hurt you.
We only wanted to ask you questions, Maddox.
Yes. That is what I could not allow. I destroyed the camp with fire. We all agreed it was best. Our deaths ensured Samson had time to escape.
You threw your lives away for Samson? Why?
Samson saved me even before he needed me. He gave me purpose again. I wanted to help.
We should check the camp. Maddox may have missed something.
Should we look around?
Bottles?
Lyrium bottles, licked clean.
Licking the bottles when some people stop and take a hard look at their life choices.
How much red lyrium is Samson taking? His resistance must be extraordinary. Samson left a message for me.
What does it say?
Drink enough lyrium and its song reveals the truth. The chantry used does, you're fighting the wrong battle. Corypheus chose me as his general and his vessel of power. Now there's such nonsense. As if I would sympathize.
Oh. Oh, I'm connecting to chat again. Incidentally, I helm of advantage on some of the wisest people of the class I know of. Okay, I'm gonna oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna reload because I was disconnected from chat. Wow. The last thing that I had before I connected game was granted with women-dominated workplace. It gets very petty. It's also annoying. Despite if I was thinking for the pettiness over the testosterone. Yep, yes, Kenobi. I don't know if I said I used to work in a prison. No, I don't think you did. Also ex-military, is very bro-esque. The stupid was remembered by some really rounded individuals with mature attitudes. Okay, I said that wrong. I fucking used E, didn't I? No, it was bro-esque. Military services way of tempering the subset of maximally bro-esque survivors. Going through hubris and conquered it. Some shit and no one to let it go.
This must have been Maddox's room.
Okay.
The fire couldn't destroy these entire.
Maddox's tools.
Those are lyrium forging implements of remarkable design. Intact, they'd be worth a fortune.
Tranquil often design their own tools. Dagna should be able to make sense of them. If Maddox used these to make Samson's armor, she could use them to unmake it. We have him.
Yeah. Okay, is that it? Is that a leaf? Dagna. She's downstairs, isn't she? She's hidden away. Where's my court jester? Where's my court jester?
Hear what they did with the warden?
That was no warden.
Well, yes, that was the crime.
No, it wasn't. The crime was far worse.
You calling this guy old? Oh! Off balls. I'm in the wrong place. Whoops. Oh, you escaped the military draft? In the moment felt good because I'm not very patriotic. Part of me fears that I'll end up as a old fool who deludes himself in knowing better than I do. I would be worried if they had, like... Well, it could go two ways. I'd be worried for the young people, a lot of younger people, going and doing military stuff if they had to.
The red lyrium deposits are being destroyed, and we've cut the red Templars down to the core. It's a pity Maddox thought his
Asshools
sacrifice
could
was
be
the only
assholier,
answer.
or
But that leaves Samson with a
maybe not
severely
some sense into
curtailed
them.
army
I'm not sure.
and enchanted army he can't maintain. You did it.
We did it, Cullen.
We both fought to make this happen. Don't sell yourself short.
Well, thank you. But my work's not done yet. We're getting recruits by the hour. There's more than a few ex-Templars among them. We've struck a blow and given people hope. This is a true victory.
Nice.
Inquisitor, I finished it. Are you talking? Sorry. Have it anyhow. You mean this rune? It's not just any rune. I made it with red lyrium and what's left of poor Maddox's tools. The rune acts on the median fissures of lyrium to... It'll destroy Samson's armor. He'll be powerless.
And Corypheus loses a general.
We'll cut Corypheus off from his most powerful officer.
Maddox covered Samson's tracks thoroughly. But wherever Samson's retreated, we'll find him. Your army stands ready, Inquisitor. For Samson,
Don't have not
for
running in the
Corypheus,
first place gives you a chance of
for
not turning out
whatever
that
you
way. Desperate to join the military. Oh, you were about 11 watch commando? Noticing a problem is the first step. Like, my dad, right, he's turned into a grumpy fucker. Or at least, he's more both vocal about things. I don't know if it's just because I'm older. So maybe he hasn't, or maybe he's always been grumpy. But it's things like buses and shit like that. And I'm thinking to myself, yep, that's just a normal everyday complaint. I'm going to be like that. I'm going to be the one who already am. See, I don't know why. I'm just very fucking... And I think it's because of the way I was brought up, like, especially... I hate kids and them being little shits. Like, control your little crotch goblin. Because I wish that if you don't, I will. Was applicable, or could still happen. It's like, oh, they walked into me, or they scooted into me, I will chuck that fucking scooter in the river. But no, it's just me, like, you know. Would I do it though? I don't know. If that was a thing. I feel like I very much I'm on the consequences for your actions when it comes to kids, to because they don't get those enough. And that's why certain generations are turning out the way they're turning out. But again, I think that's just a me getting older thing. There's probably some of this bubbling away. I'm just like, I'm past fucking caring. How... And again, this is also an age thing. Past caring how what I say, what impression it gives of me. When I quite firmly believe something. And yes, it can and will cause slight arguments, but that's not something I will generally hold against someone unless they continually bring it up in a way which would be considered hateful. Wait, is he done with that then? Next to him. Dragons? Door? I can't get that. Hey Craig, how you doing? Playing second story R. Not too far from the start. Wrapping up getting everyone's post-game weapons. That is one my personal favourite. I mustn't have anything else there. Alright, a knight's tomb. Nope, map. There we go. Knight's tomb. I wondered when we'd be going in here. Din An Hannon. Yes, we will go with Blackwall. We will take Iron Bull for some heavy hit. And I'll take Dorian. And hope for the best. So game break opportunities, you can get the platinum simply playing easy setting too. Well, it's definitely not like which one first introduced it? Till the end of time, where you've got your battle trophies, like the in-game battle trophies. But yeah, you can go a bit wild with crafting and other shit as well.
It's Taven's party.
Looks like they tried to fight back, but most were unarmed. Poor buggers. Never stood a chance.
What do you mean?
There should be Inquisition
wait.
soldiers here.
These bodies? Are you on about? Second story, yes, it release. Or second story art anyway. I think I had plans to play the PS1 version. Even though I had the PSP. Oh, was it first departure? No, second evolution. That was it. But then it was like, oh hey, we're doing it again. I'm surrounded with goodie boxes at the moment. I think every generation has a point of disdain for the youngins. I'm so happy to lean into it. I think it's because like I'm a person who sometimes struggles to understand why people who, I mean, it's probably because they weren't brought up the same way, but people who were brought up like I was brought up would let their kids do something. Like I remember being walking along the road with my mum, going to the shops, being, you know, if you had to like hold hands or whatever, like pretty young. And when you cross the road, because you've then, if you were still heading in the same direction, you would then be switched places, who was at the pavement side and who was at the building side, getting hauled across to the other side, so I wasn't at the roadside. My head is like, you've got children, and they would probably have to be the most precious thing in your life if you're having, and this is like your own flesh and blood. Why are you not going out of your way to, one, make sure your kids are protected, either with like even simple things, helmet, whatever, on your bike, on your scooter. Like shit happens, accidents happen. Kids are probably more likely to have shit happen to them. My usual example, in a coffee shop, no one else's responsibility to look after them, so you're willing to have your kids run around and get scalded by hot coffee. Why would you let them? They're scooting along the road or whatever. You're just letting them go along and you're not paying attention to them because you're on your fucking phone. That isn't shit. Even with my niece, I wouldn't let her do these things. So well, it's also disdain for people my age and like a little bit younger. Then I don't know if, because my mum at least was the youngest in her family and she's got brothers and sisters who are nearly like 20 years older than her. So means her parents were older than maybe some other generations of people who have like their grandparents, if they're my age. So I think it does come to a generational thing about what gets passed down as well. Emerald Knights, the curse the past, the place where lies were born. For beneath their sun where people fall, the lands their lady once bestowed, now stolen in her name. So when these words are read, we shall be gone. But no, I just... Yeah. Like, I know kids act a certain way, but it just seems like with the advancement of technology as well, what are you? That there's more... I don't even know what word I'm after. More issues, maybe? Like, I was reading something. There's a couple of things that would... It was... Oh, I can't remember. It was a school somewhere. And it's... Actually, no. Was it a nursery? A school or nursery? I think it was a school that had a nursery attached to it. And they'd sent out an email to parents saying, come the start of the next term for schools, that they would be asking the parents to come in and change the children because they weren't, like, toilet trained. Like, you're getting to fucking... Like, I get it, accidents happen. But for the kids that are still wearing pull-ups, if there isn't a valid reason, and it's just that their parents haven't fucking gone through toilet training with them, like, it's no one else's responsibility to be doing that. That's time which you're taking away from teaching your kid and other kids because you haven't borrowed your arse to... Just Rife Stewart, used to be a teacher. In classes and it comes for kids to expect problems to be solved for them. Oh, my niece is so annoying. She's so fucking lazy. And I don't know where she gets it from. I think, honestly, I think it's tablets. The communal potty archbody. No, it's not just that though. It's like, if they have accidents or they need changed or they need someone to go with them. Like, my niece is in primary 1. She can go to the toilet herself. She's sorted. And then there's the other issue. Oh my god, violence. Apparently, I seen a story and it was like a kid who had to have to go to hospital because a 5-year-old beat them up. Like, what the fuck are these kids doing? Oh, you just exploded. Example was a kid isn't working. Someone asked because he doesn't have a pen. Did you get a pen? No. Did you ask for one? No. How are you going to work?
Corypheus's men had part of a seal.
They have no initiative.
Do they even know what it opens?
I doubt they care, so long as they acquire it first.
Like, my niece is lazy, but if she wants to do something, she knows she's got a little pair of scissors. She's got a glue stick. She'll go into the drawer and get them and start cutting shit out, and we're like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this? Stop making a mess. Why do you want to... And then there's things... She's so insistent on doing things, so it's probably not a very good thing either. She had brought through some bubble wrap. What do people use for the kids? Sprinkle borp. Oh my god, what was I going to say? Yeah, she brought through some bubble wrap, she wanted to cut it up and then she wanted to colour it in. And she was told many times it's not going to work because... And I used the example, you've tried to colour in sellotape and it doesn't like get absorbed by it, so it'll just stick on it and it'll just like wipe off. She fucking goes and does it anyway. And then somehow ended up with a pen on her mouth. I don't know what else she was doing. Conflict with fair, let's just imagine the prospect of growing up in the modern world. What in the fuck do you do to make sense of anything anymore? Take away tablets. Emerald Knights, cry for the past. Only there does glory dwell. For here the bow was strung, the sword bequeathed, the vows sworn. So glory was born within the hearts of elves.
Even in ruins, this is quite the place.
Decade rest of the labour market might not exist. Oh, here's the thing. People are going to be toiling for, like, trades. And people who go into it are going to make a fucking killing. Plumber, electrician, joiner. People, even people for building. Now, that is, I would say, is also part of the education system, because you don't get taught shit about that. None of that was robbed at all. That stuff you'd probably have to go in an apprenticeship, and you get shit paid for those things here. Oh, there's so many levels to this. Oh, that didn't work. It isn't from the kids on us for contorting the world in misshapen ways. This is also what I don't get. People my age, we didn't have access to the internet, like, well, depending on how you were brought up. Again, it wasn't like it is now. And they wonder why their kids are doing certain things they're doing. They're seeing things or copying things because they've seen it online somewhere and it's unregulated, or, you know, that kind of shit. Parents need to deal with it in a certain way that they can approach it and be like, in the real world, no, it's not going to fly. Can't be doing this shit just because you see it or whatever. We weren't even born when we started shit. Arlithan Part 1. Before the ages were named or numbered, our people were glorious and eternal and never changing, like the great oak tree. They were constant in their traditions, strong in their roots, and never reaching for the sky. They felt no need to rush when life was endless. They worshipped their gods for months at a time. Decisions came after decades of debate, and an introduction could last for years. From time to time, our ancestors would drift into centuries-long slumber. But this was not death, for we know they wandered the fade in dreams. In those ages, our people called all the land Elvenin, which in the old language means place for people. And at the centre of the world stood the great city of Arlithan, a place of knowledge and debate, where the best of the ancient elves would go to trade knowledge, greet old friends, and settle disputes that had gone on for millennia. But while our ancestors were caught up in the forever cycle of ages, drifting through life at what we today would consider an intolerable pace, the world outside the lush forests and ancient trees was changing. Humans first arrived from Parvolin to the north. Called Shemlin or Quicklings by the ancients, the humans were pitiful creatures whose lives blinked by in an instant. When they first met the elves, the humans were brash and warlike, quick to anger and quicker to fight, with no patience for the unhurried pace of elven diplomacy. The humans wrought worse things than war with them. Our ancestors proved susceptible to human diseases, and for the first time in history, elves died of natural causes. What's more, those elves who spent time bartering and negotiating with humans found themselves aging, tainted by the humans' brash and impatient lives. Many believed that the ancient gods had judged them unworthy of their long lives and cast them down among the quicklings. Our ancestors came to look upon humans as parasites, which I understand is similar to the way humans see our people in the cities. The ancient elves immediately moved to close Elvenin off from the humans for fear that this quickening effect would crumble the civilization. I don't know, my nephew is an apprentice electrician. They're in high demand, but companies are going bankrupt all over because the CEO is turning the building trade into a scam for expensive contracts and picking companies like burner phones. Oh, really? So you've got that problem as well. That's where you need someone hopefully home, I say home, maybe family run, smaller company. You maybe wouldn't be able to charge as much as on bigger companies, but you'd probably get just as decent work, if not more. And it depends on what things like to use. I think for this place they use a Glasgow company. But the previous place, it was a family run. Well, it depends on late stage capitalism, which is a term I resent, but in some instances it's wholeheartedly warranted. You know what I've noticed though with kids though? They can't wait. They've got no understanding of patience. They want that instant gratification of something done there and then when they want it done there and then. And this is like, I guess you would call like an entitlement. They feel like they're entitled to whatever it is they're after when they want it. I did the, oh, if you could get the certs, he wants to go self-employed ASP. The virtue in the world enrolled him. If you get someone who's like a young person who's got a good head on their shoulders, again, sometimes is upbringing based. Patience is a sucker's instinct. I can, like, when it comes to certain things, like, I fucking grew up with dial-up internet. I'd be patient as anything, if I want to be. My niece, however, is, like, she will start moaning. Get into the car. She's got a tablet set up in the car. Hooked to my sister's phone. My sister needs to, like, get it hooked up to that so she can watch stuff in the car. My niece will complain and grump until it's on and make noises and keep pressing the button like it's going to make any difference or make it happen any quicker. And again, I think it's a technology issue. Having access to everything when you want it or whatever. Well, technology and how, and I don't understand this. This is the one thing. Considering how me and my sister were brought up, I do not think she would be raising my niece the way she is. But there's other things at play, like with the partner. We want same day delivery. Do we though? I'll happily, like, I don't have Amazon Prime unless it's like offered free for whatever. Is it handy? Yes. Am I paying for fucking delivery? No, I am fucking not. So you bet I'm waiting however long it takes for that fucker to come through in the post. Like, I'm used to waiting for things, regardless of where it's from. Oh, you have something I want. Where's the loot? Oh, it's there. No, it just makes me a tight-fisted bastard when it comes to having to spend money on something. That's my motivation for my patience is I'm not spending more money on it if I can wait a couple of days extra for it. Or if it is something that I'm needing more urgently. Alaska family member. It's only fair blaming us ourselves rather than the whippersnappers. Oh yeah, there's definitely an annoyance because the kids are acting a certain way. But there's an annoyance because the parents aren't bringing them up how word this in a way that they respect people, things, whatever. They're not raising them in the way that how the fuck do I get to that? Like they can just take it or leave it. Nothing, not everything has to be on their terms. And it may just be a kid thing as well. Like kids will think everything they're doing is their whole world, and it is their whole world. Like, they don't know. It's depending on the age range again. Anything different. The compass pulses. I know this.
Let's look around.
Oh, you bastard. The whippersnappers in a position of reactivity. They haven't had sufficient time because of problems. Yeah, in the 15 years they will have. Okay, Emerald Nights. Sing for the past, where rests those who came before. For each night a seed was sown, roots twisting with their brothers and sisters, so the forest grew a reflection of her might. Here we go. Yeah, I could definitely think. I would, however, can and will blame the young whippersnappers for their actions because it's like the consequences for their actions. They're not going to get away scot-free with shit from me because they weren't brought up a certain way. It's like, well, this is the teachable moment that teaches you you cannot be an asshole. Or whatever else they've done. Or they can't treat things a certain way. Or because they have... I can't get up there. Because they haven't been told a certain way. Yes, it's on whoever's bringing them up or a generation before not raising them in a way. But that is not going to excuse them from dealing with the aftermath of what they've done. Because how else are they going to learn? And even when it comes to my niece, even though I've said like certain things, I've actually said to her, it's like, when this comes back around, do I get to say I told you so? And that has happened. And I know kids, certain ages, again, they like to push boundaries. I'm gonna absolve a whippersnapper for eating a Tide Pod because it's a fucking stupid idea. Yeah. I also clicked on the video, so I can't absolve myself either. Well, it's one of those things where it's not so much that. I'm like, where's your fucking common sense? Like, these warnings are on the fucking box that they're going to open to take the pod out of. The adverts here for when it comes to your wait, was it Tide Pod? Is that like the detergent, washing detergent type? Wash nut powder, but like the liquid capsule. Over here, the adverts end it with always keep away from children. Like, there's what gears are not clicking that you don't fucking eat it. I don't like blaming me for anything because that's what old people have been doing for approximately 5,000 years. Well, I would take it case by case, but I would point out their stupidity for doing something. What the fuck did they know? What the fuck did we know at 12? I knew not to eat washing up liquid of any form. Never crossed my mind. I mean, I hadn't seen people doing it either. But it's also a bit like, it's should be essentially kept in the forbidden cupboard or out of reach. There has to be some, for me, association with it's out of reach. Why is it out of reach? Did you not to encourage the eating of washing up liquid through an engagement? No, but you'd have to have some... You've seen your family putting it in places you're not supposed to, or you're told to not to go into the cupboards that it's in. It's been kept out high out of reach for a reason. If you've seen... But then again, I wasn't engrossed in watching a tablet or things, a screen time 24/7. I would have seen my parents doing things or not doing things. Or even when it came to, like, even now, when people have tea or coffee here, when my niece comes close, or even the cooker, she gets told, do not go near X, Y, and Z. There's hot stuff, and we explain to her why it is. If I'm a firm believer in natural selection, if my nephew knowingly ate dangerous chemicals and died, I'm very upset, but it's no one else's fault but his. Human kind is well beyond the realm of natural selection. In the age of artificial selection for over a century. And look what happened. I just like to think that kids are sponges for information. They observe things. They remember shit that has been said that you wouldn't remember. I would think the adverts are saying keep away from them. If you're seeing people put things out of reach from you, there's a reason for it. Like, I would hope that some sort of common sense takes place. But then again, I don't know. Everything could depend on the kid. Could depend on a number of factors. Self-destructive, ultimately inevitable. I mean, there's a self-destruction thing, but there's also like the peer pressure and all that kind of shit. Although I would like to think if you're all, oh, I don't know, like I didn't partake in certain things that my friends and that whatever did. Like I was offered, in terms of me smoking, it's passive smoking, secondhand smoke. I've never actively smoked in my life. I've been offered it. I've been around friends who smoked. It's not something I ever, you know, even when I was younger, nothing, I just didn't want to. But I'm also the person that if I don't want to do something, I won't fucking do it. But also I grew up in a household that didn't have smokers. Everyone would like to apologise to the generation that's currently been born. I did this. I don't know. It's... You can't... As a parent has to reconcile certain things. If there is issues of behaviour, if it's technology-based stuff, if it's... There's so much information and shit out there now. And it's probably overwhelming for the kids, and there's only so much although they might be sponges, there's only so much that they will take in and they will retain. Yeah, let me see a bit about humans. We're not from Earth. No, I don't think I did. Me is not having a kid. I'm like, would I want to? Well, it wouldn't be natural anyway. But if it was, I'd be like, would I want to bring it up in this shit show? Where there was going to be so many outside factors and influences and future shit happening that, like, no. Yeah, I don't believe to the faintest extent that there are any pure fools in the past and the present. I blame these kids as the epitome scapegoat. Well, mostly for me, I will have annoyance at the kids, but I will have annoyance at the parents because they brought them up that way. Like everything, even when it comes to what I've mentioned before, on their scooters or whatever, in the coffee shop. It'll be a teachable moment for the kid if they get hot coffee over them. I'll teach them not to fucking run because their parents couldn't teach them that. But it's also the parents' fault for not teaching them that. That'll maybe make the kid correlate, oh hey, there's hot stuff around. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And also maybe make the kid, like the parent, think, oh hey, I've got something which, you know, it's not going to be foolproof having a kid. Shit's going to happen, but you need to bring them up in a certain way so that they're equipped to deal with shit in the future. It's all the parents' fault. No, I'm meaning it as a whole. If I was in a situation where a kid's done something, they should still face consequences for their actions to teach them not to do it, because they haven't been taught not to do it. Does that make sense? Like, someone breaks a window on purpose. That kid should have something fucking done, because there are any number of oh no, I wasn't sure if that was getting across. Like, there should be something so that the kid knows it's not the right thing to do, so they can be like blamed in that way. But I do think most of it is the way they've been brought up. But that's what I don't understand, because like none of what I'm seeing, like I knew not to do shit that was bad, and it doesn't take it just takes decent parents to teach their kids right from wrong. It technically shouldn't be down to anyone else to do that either, though. It's no one else's responsibility. I hate the saying. What is it? What was the saying? I hate the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. As a proverb, that means the entire community of people must provide for and interact positively with... No, actually no. That is not what I took that for. Requires more than just a parent. Okay, but it's not my fucking responsibility to teach your kid not to be an asshole on a scooter. Takes many people to raise a child and nurture them and adults they will become. I know. School and parents, that's it. I, as a child, was not a burden on anyone else but my family. Nor should any other child. And my niece is the exception because she's here just now in the same household. But any other child out there is not my responsibility. Fuck that. I wasn't like that for anyone else. Fuck off thinking I'm going to look after anyone. Older folks blaming younger people for stuff. In pure logic, only the older people could possibly have had an... Yeah. Input in the state. Oh yeah, definitely. That's... But it's how do you stop a wave of whatever's going through? I don't know if you can. Oh my god, what am I doing here? Right, I'm going to... You know what? Considering time, I need a few things for tomorrow. I'm going to save it here. And... I'm not sure when next one will be on. There's a chance for tomorrow depending on what happens. Depends when I get back, depends on how I feel. There's a couple of things I need to do when I get home. So that's going to take some time. We'll see. There's a possibility tomorrow. And if there is, it's going to be this. So thank you everyone for watching. Always appreciate it. And I hope you're all doing well and may see you again soon. So thank you all and good night.